Parker Kelly couldn't hit the net. Here's Tkachuk, stick handling to the net. Skinner's there, the puck's in the net, and the Senators have life, but wait, waved off by the officials, and we've got some rough stuff.
Boiling over here, the drive by Tkachuk into the goaltender. I think that's why they're waving this off. Because Skinner was down and out after that. They kept a jam away as Kane and Tkachuk come together here. They had a pretty spirited fight last year in Ottawa. But they break apart, so we'll see how they sort this one out. The call on the ice is no goal. It was waved off. This will be interesting. Great power move by Tkachuk, though, from the corner. He just wasn't going to be denied taking this puck to the net. And as he did, he bulldozed through and then jamming away. You talked about Parker Kelly. I know Rudy talked about Parker and how he's had a great game. There's the drive through, and then Parker Kelly gets in there too, and he just keeps jamming away. And on the other side, it's Greg that eventually, I think, chips this one through. There's the first chance by Tkachuk. The second one actually was Parker Kelly that pops this one home.
No goal due to incidental contact with Ottawa. There is no goal on the ice.
So if we watch Tkachuk come through here, he makes this deke. And I'll tell you, there's not a lot of contact for me there, Tkachuk on Skinner. There certainly was, though. Parker Kelly does drive through in. There's a little stick into the blocker stick of Skinner.
Ottawa's challenging the previous play to determine if there was a good goal on the ice.
And we just heard from the officials as Jacques Martin, head coach of the Ottawa Senators, and his coaching staff have decided to challenge the verdict.
This one's close for me.
Yeah.
This one's really close for me. I don't know if there was enough contact by Tkachuk because he's the one with the puck on his stick, so he's allowed to follow through and try and jam this puck home. And then Parker Kelly makes contact with the puck higher out in the blue paint. It's not until after the puck has gone in the net that he funnels right through into Stuart Skinner. This will be really interesting. So let's watch this again as Tkachuk comes through on the backhand. There's the poke check by Skinner. There is a little contact there, but I mean, that's just a bouncing puck, and then there's the poke by Kelly. I got to tell you, I think this is going to count.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a goal on my first look at this replay, because the way Tkachuk, it's bobbling the puck. There's the poke check. He's staying in the puck. There's no body contact on Skinner. And because Parker Kelly gets a piece of this puck early and pops it up over top of everybody, the contact wasn't until after. See how they figure this one out.
And Ekholm took exception to Greg coming towards the net. A lot of bodies collapsing to the net there.
Yeah, Brady Tkachuk thinks this is a goal. If you heard that in my mic, I'm not sure, but he was watching on the screen here as the Senators have started to look at this one. I gotta tell you, this one looks like it's a goal to me.
And it would certainly change the complexion of this game with under 5 minutes to go now.
Strong move by Tkachuk here to start this off. Nice move out of the corner. He's getting chopped at, but he just continues through. And because the puck is there, he keeps whacking away at it, which he can. It's the poke check by Skinner that puts it up on edge.
Here we go, Louis.
After the coach's challenge video review, it was determined there was not goaltender interference. We have a good goal.
Yeah, there you go. And I think they got that one right, Singer. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, initially with so many bodies and the way Skinner went down from an official's perspective, he looked at that and said, okay, there's certainly contact, but the way it happened, the poke check by Skinner, staying in the bobbling puck battle, Tkachuk, and then it was the stick by Kelly that knocks that puck up over top. And, you know, Rudy called it. Parker Kelly is having himself a game. He's been all over this game, and he's now made it a one-goal game with 4:58 on the clock.